Hello, greetings to one and all. I am Mr. Sambhajirao Suryavanshi. With all spirit and enthusiasm, going to start today's PowerPoint presentation on the topic Modal Auxiliaries in English. My dear viewers and friends, I would like to bring to the kind notice of everyone that today's PowerPoint presentation will be very essential and very useful for every one of you. In today's PowerPoint presentation on the topic Modal Auxiliaries in English, I am going to explain, define what is primary verb, what is modal verb, what are their types and what are their examples. The topic will be very useful not only in examination point of view but as an aspirant student of English language. One should have deep knowledge of this topic. So pay very close attention to each and every word uttered, each and every slide I am going to talk about. My friends, first of all, let me tell you what is meant by modal verb. Modal verbs are a type of helping verbs. Now, let's move towards the next slide. Here in this slide, you will understand what is meant by verb. First of all, let me tell you what is meant by verb. Verb is an action word. In other words, I would say that an action word is called as verb. The word which gives full sense to the sentence is called as verb. Verb is very important part of speech. My friends, verbs are of two types, main verbs and auxiliary verbs. Main verbs are uncountable, limitless, but in English, auxiliary verbs are only 24. Auxiliary verbs are again of two types, primary verbs and modal verbs. Let me talk about primary verbs first. Forms of to be, am, is, are, was, were. Forms of to do, does, did. Forms of to have, has, had. And with the help of to be forms, to do forms, to have forms, we can use continuous tenses and we can make verbal questions also. That's why it is very important. Primary verb is very important for making continuous tenses and for making verbal questions. Now let's move towards next modal verb. Shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, need, ought to, dare, used to. All these are the modal verbs in English. My friends, to begin with, I would like to say can. Can expresses ability, permission, probability. For example, I can speak English fluently, ability is indicated. Can I make a call please? It indicates permission. It can't rain today, wind started blowing, probability is indicated. Could. Could is used to ask for permission, to express ability, to express possibility. And the examples are India could win against world champions. Ability is expressed. I could have helped you if you had come to me. Possibility is expressed. Again, could I use your notes? Could is used to ask for permission. Shall. Shall modal is used to indicate future action. For example, I shall purchase a new car in next month. Next modal is should. To indicate duty and to give advice, to give suggestion, we can use this modal should. For example, you should obey your parents and elders. It indicates your duty. To give advice or suggestion, the best example is you should take this medicine twice in a day. This is a suggestion. This is the advice given by the doctor to the patient. Now the next model is will. To indicate certainty and to make polite request, we can use model that is will. It will rain today indicates certainty. Will you please help me? It is a polite request. And now next model is would. To indicate habitual action in past, we can use this model. You would train new employees. May. Model may is used to express possibility and to ask for permission. For example, it may happen. Possibility is indicated. May I come in? It is used to indicate permission. Might. Might model is used to express less possibility. You might have read Bhagavad Gita. Less possibilities indicated here. Must. To express compulsion or obligation. For example, you must keep your word. You must keep your promise. It is the sense of compulsion or the obligation. Next model is need. To express necessity. You need to improve your spoken English. And the next one is dare. To express courage to do something. For example, none dare to fight election against me. Next model is ought to express moral duty, strict recommendation. For example, you ought to save money for your future. And the last one is used to indicate repeated action in the past, we can use used to. For example, I used to go to school by bicycle. Now, my friends, I would like to say that practice and master this topic, model auxiliaries in English, by taking more and more examples from the book and consult your teachers, consult experts to get your queries and the problems duly solved. My dear friends, I am very much thankful and very much grateful to every one of you from the bottom of my heart for your phenomenal, mesmerizing response I got for every video. And I request once again every one of you to like my video, to share and comment my videos, do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the upcoming videos. Thank you so much.